Hi guys, welcome back to my channel collective. I so appreciate you so much. I really do. Thank you for allowing us to have a healthy space. It's not easy going through our twin flame journey or going through healing. It's not easy to look at your self-reflection or your friends that are a reflection of yourself. I come to home Jesus moment for some people when it comes to decisions, when it comes to maybe being stabbed behind the back, because now you got to 8 and 2. Maybe an air sign person is thinking about entrapment, self-restriction. Someone's going through spiritual prison or mental prison for their thoughts when it comes to deception. There seems to be delays, obstacles. You've got to use your intuition, collective, all right? Choose to have that relationship with yourself, all right? So you can manage your emotions. I know it's not always easy, okay? Really looking at love for oneself, okay? Because now you're looking at the energy, okay, of bringing in the silver lining, okay, of your emotions to protect your heart. Because it seems like someone is refusing to see the truth clearly. Someone is refusing to acknowledge their own truth, let alone someone outside of themselves. Because someone's hiding their own truth, maybe. So they don't like to see other people's truth when it comes to maybe the cup of love, right? Or maybe an air sign person, because it resonates. So now we're going into balancing the feminine and masculine energy within oneself. Because someone feels maybe they're going for a 10 of swords, okay? A very stressful, painful time when it comes to the mental. A complete and painful ending. A rock bottom. Because now we're looking at a lawsuit maybe for a Libra person or a Gemini person or Aquarius person. Someone's heart's been weighed when it comes to spirituality. Because someone's not having a very good, healthy relationship with themselves. So they're seeing that reflection come back to them from their past to their present. Someone's opening their present right now from their past actions. Okay, when it comes to imbalance, maybe we're looking at being blunt with fairness, balance, truth. Someone has that passion. Okay, sorry, Claire, my back's itching. Someone has that passion to bring groundship. All right, when it comes to safety, it comes with balance, fairness, truth. That is your safety and your security blanket. When it comes to a passion, when it comes to bringing balance, fairness, truth from the passion energy. Someone's very angry, maybe. All right, because someone's not balancing or rooting their root chakra. Maybe you're seeing this King of Pentacles, maybe a Taurus or Capricorn person, maybe a businessman striving, looking for security, abundance, okay? Maybe he feels grounded because he's looking at something, because he's thinking of maybe a lawsuit or fairness, balance, truth, okay? He's deeply in his thoughts about an investment, maybe another Taurus person, or just an investment when it comes to the Seven of Pentacles. What you sow is what you reap. That's what he's thinking about. What you sow is what you reap. What you sowed yesterday will come back to you today to open up as a gift for you. So they're looking at this gift when it comes to status, maybe, or abundance, or being grounded. Maybe they're looking at their own emotions, maybe learning about their own immaturity, or learning about using intuition. Someone's learning that they got love on their sleeves, because now you're looking at passion. You look at the energy, all right, of going within and seeing your own truth by using your intuition. Someone's doing communication, trying to bring peace when it comes to maybe self-expression, all right. Someone feels like their trust is into rust. And now you look at sadness when it comes to someone's judgment, because now we're in justice. We're trying to bring in, after the decision that came in, maybe worries or criticism or over-criticism. Or maybe there was a situation where someone was overly ambitious. They were like me, striving for maybe money, status, power. It was more about control, right? So now we're looking at a happily ever after. Use your intuition, your fulfillment. Someone is looking at when they may be having a wish fulfillment for a lawsuit or bringing fairness, balance, truth when it comes to intuition. Now he's going into his true abundance, his natural abundance. Maybe you think about a Queen of Swords, a wish fulfillment with a Queen of Swords, maybe to bring in fairness, balance, truth. A very fair and an analytical person that knows their needs, they know their wants, they've got healthy boundaries. Investment. Maybe someone has a wish fulfillment I have an investment as a wish fulfillment when it comes to material abundance and good health and wealth, but it comes from the intuition. Someone's walking with love on their sleeves because they're learning about love. Maybe someone wants to invest, maybe in a King of Swords. What you sow is what you reap. There again. So now he's looking at working at self-mastery. Okay. Someone's working at self-mastery, maybe completing 1 or 2 loose ends. Maybe someone's watching someone on the internet, someone very pure. Maybe a Taurus, maybe Aquarius, maybe a Leo, maybe a Scorpio person, or maybe a Capricorn person. Or this person could just be a businessman striving. Maybe he's looking for talent, maybe. But he's looking at using his own intuition when it comes to an investment. Yeah, but don't people read like Financial Times and stuff like that? Keep up with the times and stuff, finances. Don't understand, or don't just read for the sake of just, look at me, I'm reading a magazine or a paper. Ooh, look at me, I can read a magazine or a paper. Take a picture of me so I can look intellectual. The things people do for attention, man. Look, they look so smart. They got a paper in their hand, whatever. King of Pentacles feels like he's been backstabbed, maybe by a Gemini person. There's been some dark times when it comes to negativity, when it comes to someone being very immature, maybe a water sign person. Maybe he feels he needs to protect his finances by using the intuition, by focusing on his own holy grail, because there seems to be some darkness, because someone's missing an element. Emotion. They're missing, man. So come to peace with the situation, because maybe someone says they're immature, maybe a Gemini person or a water sign person. When it comes to their lip sinking ships, it was more under cunning. Now someone's being very gossipy, but come to peace with that, because now you've got illumination, a new horizon coming your way. All right. We're looking at new opportunities. Someone's being very spontaneous, all right, by using the solar plexus to give you more self-esteem, because now you're looking at your own emotions by using your intuition, all right. Maybe someone's feeling the femininity within themselves, which is good, it's healthy, it's bringing groundship, safety, security. Maybe someone's looking at the passion after the anger, all right, because they're walking away, maybe, okay, from people, things in play that bring difficulty to the mind. So the mind's coming to calmer waters. Why? Because someone's tapped into their intuition. Someone feels like they need to walk away or relocate away from a water sign person, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, when it comes to investments, and bring it in a victory when it comes to triumph, okay? Someone has the resources, all right, to be resourceful, and the community to be resourceful, because you're going looking at an energy, isn't it? So now he's looking at his wish fulfillment, all right? Maybe he's King of Pentacles, look at his wish fulfillment, a businessman. He feels more grounded. Maybe he feels being more into his intuition, trusting it. He's connecting to the divine, his own higher self, okay? So now you're looking at newness, all right? Because now you're looking at complete a new cycle, okay? Maybe he's looking at growing from his own highest self, because he's going for a Tower moment. Maybe how someone has a wish fulfillment to bring down a Tower moment, maybe with a Scorpio person, a Cancer person, or a Taurus person when it comes to, or a Capricorn person. They're going through a rock bottom, maybe, false pretense. Someone built a foundation that's away from the intuition, because everything looks good in public appearance, but when you do intuition, should never have been built in the first place. It was never. And they knew this. Because how can you build on cracks? And now outside looks good. The structure looks good. But the root was built on false pretense, away from intuition. Now the devil's in there. So now someone feels like they need to be spiritually guided away from this. Maybe the divine masculine. Okay. Now you're looking at using your highest self, the Hierophant. Okay, you're looking at traditions, looking at conformity, looking at expectations. Maybe somebody wants to turn the roles, or somebody says to destiny something, take it as it resonates. But when you do things like that, you're going for a Tower moment. When I mean catastrophic events are happening. When I mean big, that you cannot control. Because that's 1, 2, 3 major things that's happening that you cannot control when it's around finances and a wish fulfillment using intuition. Can't be controlled, man. Oh no, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Too much, man. That's definitely coming down, whether they like it or not. Whether they like it or not, it's coming down. It's too forced, man. Yeah, it's 2-4. Someone trying to make a stagnation for coming down. Maybe a Taurus Virgo person or a Libra person is wounding their own energy, man. Because now you've got to look at yourself now. Because someone has to look at themselves when it comes to their ships coming in. Maybe look at their own personal journey when it comes to transformation. Someone was creating delays, obstacles, because someone's looking for investments, and I have into me created delays, obstacles. So now someone is not seeing the truth clearly about an investment with a Taurus person or a Libra person. Someone needs to use their intuition to acknowledge the truth, because someone's hiding the truth. That's why they're creating obstacles, delays, because somebody was heading in the right direction, but money got involved. This is why there's a Tower moment. Tower moment, man. Reliability. Someone was relying on someone else's world. There we go again. Too much dependent on people. One of my biggest pet hates, relying on people. So now you're looking at situation. Somebody's looking at reliability, looking at organization. All right, somebody was organizing a backstab maybe. But you got to complete 1 or 2 loose ends and be dedicated to yourself. Come to peace. Someone dedicated with coming to peace with backstab. Maybe looking at a turning point, listening to their own inner voice, being guided by the angels, and coming to ending with maybe a water sign person. When it comes to options or ending a confusion, maybe with a Queen of Wands, a Gemini person. Could be a businessman in his thoughts. Could be Gemini. Think about Aquarius maybe. Into me I have these thoughts of sailing away, using my intuition to bring my dreams come true, my wish fulfillment. But maybe somebody was stuck because someone invested in something. So now they couldn't complete their wish fulfillment. It was more like focusing on maybe monetary matters, because something was built on false ground before they make a decision to come in reliable into a new world with the soul world, maybe. Because someone's thinking about maybe a contract with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. Could be a masculine person, a business person. Or think about King of Pentacles in his thoughts when it comes to a backstab, comes to calm waters, using intuition. He's thinking about maybe his own stability, his own community. Maybe he's bringing that down. It doesn't look good in his community, man. Be more reliable. He can be more reliable, bring down this whole foundation. His wishes come true after all this is gone. Yeah, now he's looking at stability. Maybe he wants to move to someone else's community for stableness, maybe. Maybe look at reunion, homecoming, but that's what his thoughts are in. But he's thinking, how can I walk in reliable? Because I want to put my intentions into a soul world to bring balance, fairness, and truth. Because I feel I'll be more abundant, more secure if I use my intuition for my wish fulfillment to come in. But into me, I have maybe invest in a water sign person, or maybe an investment in a Libra person. So now I've got to tie that loose end. Why? Because there was missing elements. It's not grounded. The tower, it shouldn't have been built. It wasn't built on love and truth. It was built on violence, intimidation, you name it. So now we're looking at fairness, balance, truth. Now someone has to have a karmic debt. Maybe a Sagittarius person or Aries person, because someone is looking at how someone is presenting themselves within the environment. Maybe someone was influenced or is an influencer that maybe had that physical appearance that made them look like they had self-awareness, the value, the feeling, the self-worth, they had the hierarchy. But once they built that foundation with that person, even though there was cracks, sometimes when you meet someone, you know exactly how it's going to end, but you don't listen to the details of your own inner wisdom. You listen to the details outside of yourself, the devil. So now you're understanding something has to calm down, because when it comes to someone's social prestige, when someone went into someone's environment, community, they realize, when it comes to your cultural background, when it comes to possessiveness, your earnings of ability, rubbish. Rubbish. So now someone's thinking about Aquarius person. Healing, inspiration, reliability. Taurus person is inspired, maybe by a Libra person or Aquarius person, inspired. Maybe someone wants to be the Aquarius person, but this King of Pentacles, he's looking, all right, at healing when it comes to imbalance, maybe. Coming up with difficult thoughts. When it comes to earthly matters, there seems to be more to be revealed. All right. Someone's being guided to tie up 1 or 2 loose ends. Okay. So you seem to be at the end of a cycle. All right. Because now we're looking at fairness, balance, truth. Maybe someone's going to get a law paper being served. Maybe someone's being served. Maybe an earth sign person working on being served. Because someone's being backstabbed. Maybe a Gemini person is working on being served. Or they're working on being serving someone. But someone's being served with legal papers. Maybe a Leo person is looking at this situation. Maybe with a Gemini person. Or an earth sign person. Or a water sign person. Take it as it resonates. Someone's looking at money and monetary matters. Okay, they got the ground shit. They're going to get their hands dirty. We're looking at growth. Maybe someone is ready to plant a new foundation, but from the intuition, using the heart chakra, for the heart, the seat of the soul. So someone's healing. Someone's looking at love, maybe a love letter. Maybe they want to bring in harmony, balance, truth. But in the energy of creating this foundation, this person is looking at someone being very envious and bitter Betty. All right. So bitter Betty is on the lawn. Bitter Betty's on the lawn, man. They're not grounded. They're looking at their own safety when it comes to security, abundance. So now someone's in the anger, maybe, when it comes to security or abundance, or maybe going to someone's community, investing. Maybe someone invested in someone's community, donations, or maybe someone invested in the real estate, or somebody wants to invest or send a letter to twin flame energy, wherever. Use your intuition. Because it seems to be, when it comes to community, maybe with a fire sign person, when it comes to structure or a home, too much conflicts, rivals, challenges. You've got to use into too much immaturity. But we're looking at 11-11 for some of you. And some of you is looking at victory, triumph when it comes to community. Use your intuition, all right, to bring out your sparkling ideas, enthusiasm. Someone's got opportunities coming their way, but they're very passionate. Someone's putting their clever hat on, but pay attention to any red flags, because major changes are coming. The Tower moment. So use your intuition to guide you away from it being affecting you, you know. It's for the karmics, you know. A third party person, maybe Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person, with a Taurus person. Maybe it's a cycle of friends someone's getting rid of. It just wasn't it. It was fake friends. It's all about, look at me, I'm being malicious, I'm being gossipy. Look at me, I'm with a cycle of people. Look at me, I'm with people with money. No, someone's getting rid of that old and focus on the new. Getting rid, man. Maybe someone's thinking about blocking a Taurus person or blocking investments to a Taurus person and a water sign person. So now you're looking at investments, you know, getting rid of the old, focusing on the new. Because what you sow is what you reap. That's what someone's thinking about right now, you know. Because they've gone within themselves, right? And they're highlighting when it comes to self-mastery, divinity. Someone's using their spiritual self. Because someone's looking at a spiritual leader. Maybe someone wants to invest in a spiritual leader. Maybe a Libra person or Aquarius person or a healer. Someone's inspired by this healer, by this spiritual leader. So why pick trouble on that person? You don't make, these karmics don't make no sense. Why they want to be that person for the money aspects? This is why the delay and obstacles. This is why something was built on a false ground. Now someone's looking at a lawsuit, spiritual lawsuit or earth lawsuit. Spiritual, earth, and spiritual, my friend. Why? Because something was built on false ground. So this lawsuit is going to bring out this whole group of people with their wish fulfillment to have events, celebration, love and support just for the money. Look at your own holy grail. Someone look at their own holy grail when it comes to balancing the feminine, feminine and masculine energy within themselves. They're going into more self-mastery, divinity. Looking at a spiritual leader because you're leading from the crown chakra, okay, or from your highest self, right? Someone's completing, maybe there's a lawsuit. A Taurus person owes an Aquarius person money, or this famous Taurus person is looking at backstabbing their community. And that's the truth. For a Wheel of Fortune. That's the truth, and God's watching. So it's not just about the soulmates people are finessing these karmics. They're finessing their community. You know? But because they're popular, people don't see them like that. No. Use your intuition. because you have not got a Robin Hood in your area. No, they're stealing for themselves, not for the community. Maybe they're seeing the strength maybe of someone, maybe a Leo person, okay, when it comes to taming the beast. All right, when it comes to creating new opportunities, being spontaneous, look at the enthusiasm, look at the solar plex. All right, we're looking at unconditional love, looking at self-love. Someone's looking at self-respect, the courage as well of completing one or two loose ends when it comes to maybe, you know, these people, maybe this earth sign person or Libra person thought, I'm so famous, you'll never leave anyway. Oh, well. They said, whatever. Emperor said, whatever. The Emperor feels like they feel grounded, more grounded maybe. Somebody wants to send a letter to someone's community. Because maybe when they send, or I migrate somewhere maybe, it was a rival, challenges, obstacle of a third-party person, because a third-party person was getting investment from a water sign person. So now we're seeing stagnations, obstacles, delays. Someone has split loyalty, maybe with a Taurus person and Aquarius person. All right? The devil and the angel. So now we're looking at being backstabbed. They got a different perspective, maybe about a water sign person or a Gemini person in this community, or when it comes to stability, abundance, okay? Because now someone feels as if they need to move away from people, things, and places to create from the solar plex of self, which is learning to use intuition to bring about sparkling ideas, energy, enthusiasm. Now in the thoughts, maybe with a Gemini person, it's become a very difficult situation because this group of people don't have that type of ability. They can only probably do the one stage, but they can't do the whole shebang. So now there's a problem now. Why? Because it wasn't solid. This little spark started something, a foundation, all coming down. It was fake. It's the illusion. The willpower. Someone's moving. A lot of movements by land, by car, by vehicle, but someone's moving to calmer waters, all right? Because now we see a situation where someone is having self-discipline, self-control, so you can have the sky to be your limit, all right? It comes with self-control, self-discipline. Now you're seeing the possibilities when you relax your emotions. You try and manage it as much as you can. It's not always easy. Okay, and the more you relax, you're allowing the power of the universe to work in your life, because they work with emotions and the state of your emotion, of how you're moving. All right, so remember, you have that willpower to bring it in that balance, to seek that balance of feminine and masculine energy in you. All right, to tame that beast, to go into the soul world, the world within you. All right. Now, someone's looking at a silver lining, maybe a possible journey when it comes to personal journey transformation. Maybe you're looking at the King of Swords, or God sparking ideas that comes from the intuition. We're building away from God. We're building like we are God. You're not God because you can create. Don't get it twisted, my friends. There's one God only. Wipe your foot when you come into God's house. That means correct your flaws, walk in love, talk in truth, or you stay outside. Stay outside. Simple. No one cares. So now you're looking at a group of people, all right? Maybe they had this group of friendship group, okay? Maybe one is passionate, okay? But at the same time, they lack groundship. They're not safe. They lack security because their passion is more anger. They're not rooted. All right, then maybe you have another person in this group when it comes to the connection of the divine, higher level of newness, innocent. Maybe someone's a little bit inexperienced. All right, now because they're looking for fertility of abundance when it comes to seeds, it came with delays and obstacles. So now someone has to complete this task and move forward away from this fake, ass, malicious, gossiping group of people that don't believe in God. Now, King of Swords, maybe looking at his own happiness, his joyful outcome after bringing down this tower moment. Someone's heartbroken, could be God or could be a King of Swords, a Gemini person. When it comes to sparkling ideas, they're thinking about a third-party person, a water sign person, a Taurus person, because now he feels 4, 5, 6. Difficult, man. Backstab, put him in a difficult situation. When it comes to Wheel of Fortune, massive turning point to someone's investment. Massive turning point. They had the hope, they had the inspiration. They said, yeah, I'm taking on this decision with a water sign person, a Taurus person. They went celebrating, they've done it all. But when he looked at the results of the investment, skirt, someone was stealing people's work, boy. Yes, someone was stealing someone's work, so someone invested into someone's manipulation. They parted way too fucking soon. Someone didn't do the investments. Why? Because someone went in promiscuity and had sex with a Gemini person for investment to work on a sparking idea. I tell you, boy, Taurus, you get around, baby girl. All right, so now you're thinking about maybe a friend that was spying, stalking, cheating, they're relying on this delay. Hey, the devil, just peek it, that can't be asked. Hidden feeling, man. Dark spiritual practices, doing fucking witchcraft, man, with a water sign person, teamed up with a water sign person, a Taurus person into the institution with a Queen of Wands. 3 of them. Water sign, fire sign, a Sagittarius, a Cancer, and a Taurus. That's what they did. These 3 buffoons. And the ringleader, Capricorn, Taurus person, isn't it? Easily influenced. I'm sure this Queen of Wands, she's too easily influenced, man. She don't have her own head. So now maybe this is a hidden feeling. Someone feels like they're abandoned. Maybe a higher priestess to work, all right, of a team on a wish fulfillment. It was risky. They went with a Taurus person and a Queen of Wands and a water sign person. They thought they were inspirations, okay, but they're not listening to their inner voice, not paying attention to details. It was more about moving, okay, the 2 of Cups into injustice. So now they looked at these opportunists when they're looking at a foundation for money. It's a bloody burden. They bring their burdens to everyone else. What? They can't take care of themselves. So you're looking at maybe the inside of deception and the lunast, you know, lunacy, mud girl, barking up the wrong tree, don't have no Ross Clark sense. A Queen of Pentacles, promiscuity. That's a high class prostitute. This businesswoman ain't no businesswoman. She owns a brothel. Indirect brothel. Needs to be directed back to where? OnlyFans. OnlyFans bring a difficulty to planting God's foundation when it comes to plans, investments, promotion. It's wrong. Now it's a conflict with a Leo and a Taurus person when it comes to independent. The girl can't be independent, want to hold on, really? Really? Please. So now you've seen a situation. You've got to use your intuition, man. You've got to use your intuition. When did Nigeria have that big fire and there's so many people died in this thing? I just saw it the other day. I will blame people like Genevieve, man. I'm telling you, the Nigerian soul is gone. It's gone because of people like Genevieve, man, using Obia. Relying, earth sign person, relying on it, man. Obia girl. Obia, I told her to come sue me, boy. She can't do it yet. Obia, curse. Obia, earth sign person relying on this Obia within this community for an investment to put Obia on businessmen, for them to have a different perspective. It's wrong, man. It's wrong. Hidden feeling. It was a mystery. It's a mystery. When you do spiking, that means you're a great part. You need to follow Cosby and P. Diddy and maybe, what's his name? R. Kelly. Why is it always different for a woman? We always slander the men. It's so... I'm not even going to go into that P. Diddy case, man. It's just so embarrassing. It's just embarrassing. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. You don't want me to open up... I'm going to write a book about P. Diddy, about his situation. I think a lot of people need to open up their head. I'm not condoning his behavior, but if we've been great since 1330 and put into sex zoos up until 1968... Look at that, people. What do you think he causes freak parties? Huh? The white party, innit? Right. What do you think those sex zoos were there for? Okay, to get the slaves together. They don't care if you like each other or not. Get together and make me a baby. I'll take that baby and your baby's my fucking slave. It's my product. People, open your mind. We're going through trauma. Trauma. PTSD. People, please, I'm not giving I'm not condoning this behavior, you know. I'm not condoning this behavior. Now someone's fighting over bloody projects. Challenges rival over God's solid project. From a spark to they was never, ever, ever going to make a breakthrough with God's stuff. When God downloads stuff for you, it's for you. It's for you. So now it was a spark. It's like Ocean Gate. Okay, anyone, it's like Ocean Gate. Boating, whatever that damn plane place called, gave Ocean Gate a blueprint of how to use fiberglass. Do you understand? Because he wants to be arrogant. He's a billionaire, by the way, and I cut cars. I want to use a PS4 console to carry a big motherfucking submarine. I can't believe these people's intentions. You see, money don't buy common sense. Now he got rid of that. Oh no, I've got the blueprint. I've got my own people. Really? And how much did the seat cost? The seat alone was over £100,000. These people are weird. I wouldn't even buy a wedding dress for £8,000, let alone. You're crazy. And now you're all suffering over money. Overspending, man. Commodity. All right, if you're commodity, go and create your own shit. You obviously don't need a group. You obviously don't need Hollywood. And Hollywood's been there longer than Nollywood. You obviously are above yourselves. All above yourselves, man. Conflict, rival, challenges. Different perspective. Look, these people are too much into Hollywood and Nollywood fantasies, man. You don't watch TV too much. Television. Think about it, people. Think about it. We got one planet. Now, if we get rid of this planet, where are you lot going? Because the earth can do without you. But can you do without the earth? Destruction. That's all you devilish people are doing. Destruction. Where do you think this energy is going to go back? Right back to you, the third party person. Now they're shitting it at night. God says you right. Go say hello to daddy. Boo! Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Where are you, Taurus? With the devil, man. In your community. Very devious, devilish person. So now look at this King of Swords, maybe. Thinking about this Tower moment. Maybe a Sagittarius person or a group or circle of friends. Because now you're looking at sparking ideas. Maybe someone's seeing God within their own self, or the temple of self, or King of Swords looking at his intuition. Maybe he's looking at someone single. Maybe he wants to block someone being single. Lions didn't cheat. Oh, God. So Leo, Adi White Kenya Baji, all right, and his Gemini masculine, and his Genevieve Nadja with my story. Let me tell you something. They weren't ever single, babe. They were all fucking one woman for money. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. Now they're all in difficulty. Why? Because Genevieve Nanja is a high-class prostitute. They all were fucking one woman to make sure her pentacles were looking like she was independent wealth. Now they all look stupid. All doing sword fight, trying to save this person's financial independence. But Taurus was lying, stealing, cheating. Now they made a conflict. Maybe Leo's person there fighting 5, 6, 7 men. This time the girl does not like him. Never did. She never did. She's into the water sign person. She's always been with that water sign person, and sometimes in and out with an air sign person, but definitely smashing acts and things with a fire sign person. And after all of that, Queen Bess didn't even like him. Never mind. Difficult now she is, bringing her pentacles. Why? Because of deception. Because of deception. Never liked the man, you know. Using Gemini person, water sign person, use everybody though. There you go. And these men went for it. And they all bullied one person, me, for my ideas downloaded from God. And it all went celebrating too early. Too early. And now someone owes me money. Earth sign person. Justice, you're going to be by yourself. Now she owes me karmic debt. I'm not Adiwali karmic debt. I don't care about no Gemini masculine. He owes me money as well. Everyone that indirectly got involved or not involved when it comes to sparking ideas from God and blah, 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 they owe me a debt. And Adiwali a debt. Happy birthday to you. Never mind. Holy ground. I love God, man. I don't play with God, boy. God is the savior, man. You want to know why? Go on. Follow God. God would allow you to go in people's yard, you know, and you're in your own house, and you can hear everything they talk about you. I can be behind this door or this table. And one time I had a conversation with a water sign woman, And I said, yeah, I see God. And I said, yeah, I can't wait to see God and all that. I'm trying to balance my life, ABC. Then I was like, yeah, then you know, your Nigerian people then, one of them, Genevieve Nadia, yeah, doing the most. Oh yeah, look it up. Big time lawyer, got TV program I had from this person. Instead, God made me see the thoughts of this person. Oh, God is good. God is good. God said, don't let that bitch fool you. She don't give a fuck about me. Let me show you what she's doing. Come inside, collective. Come inside. All you got to do is discernment, walk in love, talk in truth, correct your flaws. And guess what? I heard everything she's talking to her mother. I heard everything. Laughing. God said, really? You're laughing? You're going to go through your time on it as well, my love. Yeah, Holy Grail, boy. You can't lie on God's name like that. A lot of people have been told to come in for recovery. A lot of people laughed, celebrated, went back their business, don't care. But you see, when God comes, you see them same people that knocked your door to help you. Those are the same people you're going to be looking for, and they're going to be nowhere to be seen. Nowhere to be seen, baby. Nowhere. Justice. Gone. You're not too challenging. You'll be in your own darkness. Gone. Change your lifestyle, man. All right. Now, maybe this is a lifestyle change for maybe a Gemini person or Aquarius person. Or someone that's famous, that's toxic, that's looking for fame, fortune, recognition. Or we're looking at healing anyway. All right. Love makes you heal. Love ain't no burden. Love don't make you lie, steal, cheat. So now there's a fight with maybe a Aquarius person, a Leo person, because of stagnations. Because of a stagnation. When it comes to, oh, I'm busy, but you're really with someone. Oh, I'm busy and I'm single for 20 years, darling. I'm ready for love. But this time, pure man, I smash out the egg. Pure toy soldiers. Wrapping up in the morning. Come on, baby girl, man. People talking, huh? People talk. All you got to do is one misstep. It just takes for one person to speak, you know. Bare people's going to come out. Oh, yeah. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And there's no rest for the wicked on a Sunday. You think said the earth sign people, them are going to get rest on a Sunday? Please. No rest for the blood clot wicked. None. Because them love lie. 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 I don't understand how people can be in love with somebody, love somebody, chat about somebody, because they have an affair with someone else. Genevieve's got no class, man. She laid down with someone that talks about me just to take my information, stole my ID, done fraud, slept with the man still in her, still talking about me. Now the girl cut her hair like me. So I'm using my story. Such thing as karmic is for real. Karmic copycats are real. Follow my story, you'll see for yourself. It's real, man. Lying, stealing, cheating. My cadet, for them to be a star, they were relying on that. Now she's angry. Now she's angry. She thought, no, I'm a star, darling. I can do what I want. You won't say nothing, darling, because Adi Wali's involved as well. Really? You think I'm scared of you? You don't intimidate me, my friend. I intimidate you. That's why you're hiding. For the last 5 years, these people can't face me. They can't face me, and she better not. Oh, she better know her place, boy. Because I don't have ask anyone in my community. Your mother will hear me from Nigeria. I don't play. You see, when it comes to my community and my family, I don't play. I don't play. Anyone will tell you. I don't know who that woman's name is, but you see, there's problems on our road. She's the first. Try me, Genevieve. I dare you. Try me even more. You and this Gemini and this water sign person, we never met by chance, really? Go and get my money, you people. Using your psychology. Huh? Teaching her, is it? To be crafty. Never mind. Judgment Day's for you. Holy Grail. Love. Justice. New babies. New relationship proposals. Why? Because you're going in for the Holy Grail of self. All right, collective? Don't let anyone ever take your power away. Ever. You can create your own opportunities. Trust me. And I did. I didn't know one. I've never had love and support in my life. Look at me. Now look at you. Anything's possible. Just trust your intuition. Walk away from people, things, and places. You know, correct your flaws, and there you go. God's right there. But these people don't believe in God. On that last note, Jennifer just said, is God real? What a fucking dimwit. You celebrated, you stole, and 5 years later you're asking, after the crime's been done, no rest for the wicked.